Good day, rock stars. We are back. We are back from Austin, Texas. Missed y'all very much. It is a beautiful day here today. The sun is shining, the air is crisp coming back into Baltimore. And I have my sunroof open because it's so nice. So if you hear any noise from background noise from the window being open, I'm gonna have to say too bad. I'm enjoying it today. You might have some glare too. And I tried to rotate my camera and I broke my tripod in the process. Now it's hanging on by a thread. Same old, same old. It's good to be back. I am exhausted. It was a long, hard trip, and but it was a very successful event, and it feels good to come back after producing such a successful event. I've been trying to keep on with, I know I promised to do some live streams from Austin, Texas, but you know what, it's just so much going on. And you're just so exhausted at the end of the day. It was just really impossible. But I got out some quotes of the day that were relevant to what my days were. And I did those from my hotel room. I've been trying to, when I do the quotes of the day, I try to choose a quote relative to how I'm feeling that day. I'm trying to keep with, the vibes that the world's been putting me through for you. So, see? This tripod it's going to have issues this morning. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Hopefully it doesn't do that once we get going on the highway. We don't have all these crazy bumps. Maybe I need some tape. I have some tape in the car. Anyway. So yeah. Hard week. I'm a little bit scruffier. My mustache is a little bit more wild this morning. More untamed. And I feel like I've been drifting away from the spiritual journey that I had embarked on. I'm getting back into my old manners, my old habits. So right now this morning, I kind of just wanted to take a moment and say a little prayer to my spirit guides. And I implore you to, pray along with me. Say your own words to your own spirit guides, but take a moment here to really just, ask for guidance and help, and also, remember to be thankful for what you have been given. It's always very important to recognize what you've been thankful for. So here we go. Dear spirit guides, thank you for getting me to Austin, Texas and back safely, and thank you for the wonderful world experience and knowledge that I have gained, and that you helped me gain on that adventure. I pray for my safety as I am driving to work this morning and playing with my tripod here. I pray for the safety of all those who are listening to this. May you find them guidance as you find me. I pray for the strength to get through whatever life's tasks are going to throw at me next. And I pray that you keep me in the loop and you keep me true to your guidance. Don't let me drift too far away. I pray this to my spirit guides and the great creator and all supernatural forces that are benevolent and listening. I pray these things for myself and for those around me and for those who are lucky enough to listen to this message this morning. So yeah, guide me on my topic and guide me on how to guide people. And yeah, thanks again. And maybe I'll see you around today, spirit guides. There you go, people. And I'm gonna like to try to do this daily. It should be a daily reminder of the things that you are thankful for, and a daily reminder of things that are coming up on your plate that you have to tackle. This is going to be a very challenging period at my job coming up through September. There's a lot going on. It's going to involve every bit of my attention, every bit of my concentration, every bit of my energy. And I'm going to get through it. I'm going to do it. Baby steps. Rome was not built in a day. And we'll put on as many hours as we need to accomplish the tasks in front of us. You know, it's funny looking back, like even 2 years ago, at who I was. I don't believe I was capable of handling and juggling everything in life that I am currently handling and juggling. Between work and a child and maintaining this podcast, even though this podcast is really, more like a vlog. It's what's keeping me sane, honestly. So it's necessary for me to put these hours in here to do this. But God or the world or whoever, creator, gives you what you can handle when you can handle it. And the training that life has given me thus far has prepared me for the tasks I need to conquer today. I am blessed and happy to actually have such hard work ahead of me that I don't think anyone could do, that my past self couldn't do, that I feel like I am ready to conquer now. And there might be some failures. But what's a good quote that I heard that I might drop in quote of the day? Failure is just another term that we give to our experience. I forgot who said that. Maybe I already did drop that in quote of the day. I'm doing so many quotes of the day. I start to be fearful of me repeating a quote at this point, which is good. I'm pushing out content. So, speaking of content, what are we going to discuss today? Let's talk about what's on my mind. So another thing that is going to be a challenge a little bit coming up for me is our next event's going to be in Las Vegas. It's going to be a very big and involved event. And we're be staying up in Caesar's Palace. Hopefully that's not too loud for you. But yeah, I'm doing an event in Caesar's Palace. My company's putting me up, and I'm bringing my wife and son with me to this one. Partly because I'll be traveling a lot coming up, and I'm not going to have a lot of chances to spend with my wife and my son. And my wife has some friends in Las Vegas. And also, just by chance, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece and nephew will also be in Las Vegas during this period at the tail end of their vacation. So when I'm working during the day, my wife can spend some time with my sister and my brother-in-law and my niece and nephew. Should be nice. We have some glare here. Yeah, we didn't get our phone really fixed yet to deal with this glare. And I don't think we're going to at this point. I feel like that ship has sailed. Sad. Get like a little guard here. Cover things up, but I need my sunlight, need my vitamin D, need my window open today. It's a beautiful day. But yeah, part of the task is really just sort of, it's the first time my son's ever been on an airplane. And we're going to be traveling into Denver airport on the way. I could have got a non-stop flight all the way, but close the window. Sorry, I tried to have the window open, but the noise and the glare was too much. This cuts down on the noise and the glare. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm taking my wife and my son with me to Las Vegas. This is my son's first time on an airplane. He's just under 2 years old. So technically, I did not have to buy a plane ticket for him. Children under 2, you can put on your lap on the plane. But I thought about it, and I'm like, me and my wife sitting next to each other, and probably a stranger sitting next to us, with us juggling our son on both of our laps the entire way from the East Coast to the West Coast, sounds like some kind of hell, honestly. So we bought him his own seat. Wasn't that much. My company pays for my ticket, and I had some credits with United. I used those credits, so for the 2 extra plane tickets, it was only like a little bit over $600 round trip. 100% worth it. You don't have to pay for the hotel. It sounds like a great vacation. But I also split the trip up, so we're stopping at Denver airport on the way. First of all, I don't like sitting on an airplane for more than 3 hours if I can manage it. My back starts to hurt really bad, and I like to get up and stretch my legs, so I always like splitting my trips up, even though it takes longer. A travel day is still a travel day. So, just the whole idea of preparing, my family for about 5 or 6 days away from home, staying in a hotel, getting the things that I need gathered together in order to accomplish this is a lot. It's going to take a lot of mental and physical energy on top of readying for this trip. In fact, it's Las Vegas. My kid's going to need a stroller out there. I don't know if I'm going to need a car seat. I'm not going to bring a car seat with me. Maybe I can figure stuff out there with a car seat. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Try to think if I should bring the big stroller or the small stroller. I don't think I need to fly with it because I can pack. I'm packing the truck that's going to Vegas, and I can pack some things that I need out there on the truck. I can throw the stroller on the truck and it'll be there the next day for me, and a bunch of the other things that we need. So I've never known how to pack light for myself, so I definitely do not know how to pack light for myself and a toddler. I don't know what Las Vegas is going to throw at us, and I kind of want to be prepared for just about anything. But it should be a good time. It should be a great experience for my son. I do get a little nervous about my wife watching my son all day in Vegas while I'm working. It's crazy there. It's easy for myself to get lost. I would hate for my son to run off and get lost in a crowd real fast. I could see how it could happen. I haven't seen the new movie Sound of Freedom, but maybe I should show my wife before we go, so maybe it puts the fear in her to like keep him on a tether the entire time. Because I mean, do I really believe someone's going to kidnap my kid and take him to some underground passageway in Vegas where they're going to turn him out? God, I hope not. But there's a lot of sick and crazy people in the world. Las Vegas is definitely a place for a lot of those types of people to gather. Not to sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist, but if you ever spent a while in Las Vegas, it's a soulless place. Like, I am spending 5 days in Vegas, 5 or 6 days, and then I got about a week off, and then I got to go back to Vegas for another 9 days for an event. That is way too long in Vegas. I feel like I'm not going to have a soul when I'm done with that trip. There's a bunch of people walking around in Las Vegas that are just soulless. They're just walking around, you know, flaunting everything they got, dressed crazy, and just, I don't know, just going from place to place looking like, they don't look happy per se, they just kind of look zombified. I wonder if there's so many people there just sort of living this crazy lifestyle. No idea what these people do for money. They're all fantastic gamblers. Las Vegas is sort of a place where it just more than 3 days there, it feels like too long. So what are you going to do after you spend 3 days in Vegas? So hopefully I'll do some podcasting there. It'll keep me sane. Maybe we'll do some spiritual stuff. Found a nice crystal shop by my work recently, and I picked up a pack of tarot cards that were just calling to me. Never done tarot cards before or participated in that, but it's just a very attractive looking deck sort of glowing up on the shelf, and I don't know, I was drawn to it, so I got it, and we're diving into it slowly. We're stepping into it. And but while I was there, I was picking up some crystals that would help me in my Vegas gambling adventures. I do plan on doing a little gambling there. I heard that there is, so if you keep 3 tiger's eye in your pocket, while gambling. I hear it's good luck. I also picked myself up a pyrite bracelet. Pyrite attracts money, apparently. And my niece is into, like, magic a little bit sometimes, so I got her a little book of white spells, like witchcrafty stuff. And I was looking through it, and I was like, damn, I kind of want this book for myself. There's some nice charms in here. So I'm going to go, there's a charm in there that I can put together to help me attract money. So I'm going to keep some trinkets in my pocket, some money attracting items, and then we'll see what happens. I have tried 3 tiger's eye in my pocket before while gambling. I also have a big gold ring with a giant tiger's eye on it that my grandfather gave me a while ago. My mother's father. Rest in peace. I know you're looking out for me too up there, Grandpa? Poppy? Who's Poppy? And so I had these 3 tiger's eye in my pocket while gambling. And I was playing roulette. That's my game. That's what I know. That's what I practiced in Las Vegas last time. In fact, when I was in Vegas, the first time I was in Vegas, I didn't know about roulette. And there was a morning I had off from work, and it was a sleepy morning in Caesar's Palace. So I walked up to a table and a dealer. I'm like, listen, I don't know anything about this game. And there was no one else at the table. I'm like, if I sit down, make some bets, you give me a rundown. So yeah, it cost me a little bit of money, but I learned the ropes from this person, and now I really like roulette. Sort of understood how to spread my bets out so I can get the maximum experience. But one time, so I had the 3 tiger's eye in my pocket, and a friend of mine actually told me bet black 13 for him. So after I was doing some rounds at the table, I was feeling bold. I put $20 on black 13, and then boom, black 13 turns up. And everyone was like, whoa! Because when I announced it, I was like, I kind of announced it loudly. I said, 20 on black 13. You know, like it was a bold claim. And then when it hit, I think my payout was like $400 immediately. But like everyone started looking at me, like the employees and the security and stuff like that. And they're like, uh-oh, who's this guy? Is he like I was doing something wrong? It felt like that. Or I got real paranoid because I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm not supposed to win in Las Vegas. That's not how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be rigged to help me. It's supposed to be rigged to help the house. Anyway. So I kept playing, and then I started losing money turn after turn. And I looked up and I realized they had changed the dealer, the operator on me, and that's when I started losing money. But I was dressed really sort of funky that night, you know, and I feel like sometimes, I don't know how they would rig roulette, maybe magnets, but sometimes I think like if, you know, you are dressed well and you got a sort of happy, outgoing attitude, and you're you know, betting kind of big and winning, it attracts other people to you. Like, people were walking up to the table and just placing bets off of what my bets were. They're just betting on me and winning and walking away saying thanks. I'm like, geez, you just made more money than I did because you just bet more money on my bets than I did. It's almost like they could have sensed what was going on. So that's another part of my aim too, is to like dress well, act happy and outgoing, try to look like I know what I'm doing and betting big, and maybe Vegas will start giving me a couple winners, so that because it creates a scene, you know. They want to create ambiance, they want to create a positive atmosphere that creates that draws other people to want to gamble. So that's what I'm there for. Help add to the atmosphere. And there's a There's frequencies in life. And everything has its own frequency. Money has its own frequency. And I feel like if I could vibrate my spirit, if I try to match the same vibration as the frequency of money, then I could also attract money and wealth. There's actually videos on YouTube that have like just an audio tone that goes for hours that is supposed to be the frequency, the hertz, whatever that hertz number is, that's supposed to attract money. So maybe if I play that in my head while I'm sleeping, it'll help put me in the right money frequency zone. There is frequencies to everything. Life is all interconnected. You also have to practice a little bit of patience and reserve. You gotta be able to say, all right, that's enough. Realize when you've lost a frequency and step back with your winnings. Collect your winnings and bow out until you're recharged. Can't be too greedy. The more generous I think you are also, the more stuff that'll come back, so I try to be a generous person. I always made sure when I was leaving my hotel in Austin, Texas, I had some money in my pocket to give to some homeless people that looked like they really needed it. It's over 100 degrees in Austin, and they're out in that heat like all day. You can tell it affects their brains differently. Like than the people on the East Coast that are homeless. There's a whole different homeless vibe out in Texas. And it's a little edgier, honestly. But yeah, Austin, Texas has got a big problem with that. It's a debaucherous town, so you're going to have a lot of debauchery in every sense. Lots of drug addictions and alcohol abuse for sure. I went off of my promises not to drink a lot while I was out there, but it's what it is. We had a good time though. I didn't get too drunk and I didn't waste my drinking. And you see, there's a video I posted. I saw the band Deadeye by chance when I was out there. It was a Grateful Dead tribute band and they were awesome. And I brought a friend, co-worker to that who had never seen a Dead show before, and they were like, oh man, I've always like heard the music of the Grateful Dead but never got it, never understood like why people were into this, and now seeing a live show, like I get it, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, there's a short on my channel where we were just watching that, and I stumbled across that by accident. It was a $25 cover to get in, worth every penny. Antones, Austin, Texas. And Deadeye's a local band to Austin too, so go check them out. And I also discovered the Elephant Room while I was out there. That is one of my new favorite places in the world, the Elephant Room in Austin, Texas. It's a basement jazz club, and it's just the chillest vibe ever in there. The people that work there were all very friendly and all very chill, and everyone in there is just relaxed and sort of dressed well. And I could just sat there with my sketchbook, and I saw a jazz quartet, Ephraim Abrams, I think the name of it was. I guess they were sort of popular. Amazing. I could have sat there for hours with my sketchbook and just drawn pictures of the band playing. If I lived in Austin, I would make it a regular place to hang out for myself. I actually tried to go there another night just to do that, just to sit and draw, but it was packed, and that's why I discovered the Deadeye tribute band to the Grateful Dead, and I think that was also the right choice that night. Just going with the universe and pay attention to where it blows me and seizing the moment. You gotta seize the moment. So, adventures in Austin were fun. One of my favorite places to visit. one of my favorite cities in this country, I would say. For sure. So, this is my, this video has been really sort of my, my spiritual recommendations and experience towards gambling. And, once I have this wealth, I pray to you, spirit guides, that I won't be greedy with it. And thank you for helping me channel this energy. Maybe we can put some wealth in the pockets of others out there and those listening, and hopefully they will pass it forward. And we can all make this world a better place by spreading the wealth around. Taking it from the casinos and spreading it around. Well, that's it, rock stars. I hope you've been having a good time in my absence, and we're going to be getting back into it. It seems like it's hard for me to do these sort of podcasts unless I'm driving this commute in the morning time where my brain is fresh and I have this time of, quiet to myself. I can really slush out these ideas in front of you. Feels good. I'm glad you're on this journey with me. So keep staying tuned, subscribe, smash the like button if you made it this far. Share this video with your friends, especially if you have friends that like to gamble. I got this new hat in Austin, Texas too. It was $10. I think it was worth it. That's it. All right, rock and roll. Peace.